Are you sure you want to start the stream on the leaderboard?
Nope, we don't look at the leaderboard.
Well, you looked at the leaderboard, obviously, and you've been seething.
Oh, see the leaderboard. What leaderboard? There's no leaderboard.
Yeah, who cares about the leaderboard?
Who cares?
Obviously, there's only one to hospital.
Yeah, leaderboards. Leaderboards.
Well, we just discussed how there isn't a leaderboard, and then you clicked on the fictional leaderboard. That's not how it works. Do I need to mention that we're live?
I guessed. So, let's see. We were doing Mitten University, home to some of the brightest minds in 2 Point County. It may be chilly, but it's also the perfect place for us to start developing some new technology. It's Mitten University Research and Teaching Hospital. Right, let's see where we were up to. So, hello to Bernie, who's in chat, who says, here's a fun fact.
No, there are no fun facts.
Napoleon Bonaparte once owned a hammer. It was called Napoleon's hammer.
Well, also says that he sees that 2 Point County's second best hospital is open again.
Pa. Right, let's just see where we were up to on this level. So, we have ourselves
A heating problem, primarily.
a general diagnosis room, a pharmacy, 2 doctors, 2 GPs, toilets, a staff room,
Hold the phone.
reception.
The rug in the general diagnosis room. I've seen that one before.
What?
The carpet in the general diagnosis room. I've seen that in an art studio before.
Oh. Mm-hmm. And we have a teaching room. There's no one being trained just at the moment, is there not?
Apparently
Let's
not.
see, or did we put people in to be trained? No, there's nothing going on, so they must have finished the training they were doing. And we've got nothing else over here, have we? Ooh, including no radiators. I might just fix that, actually. Just to make sure that people who happen to be wandering around here don't complain about the temperature. As I've done here, where we just made sure there was a little bit of heating.
Well, obviously there's too much there. I saw a red spot.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll sort
It
that
should
out
all
as
be
we,
blue.
as we put rooms in.
Only blue spots.
Now, we do have some kudosh.
We also do have some potato.
Hello, potato.
I wish I had some potatoes.
Right, so what am I saving my kudosh for?
I'm slowly coming to the realization I do not like the term kudosh. It sounds silly.
I would like a telephone. There was something in particular, though. Something we can't afford yet, I think.
Personally, I like to have either the indoor fountain or the that sign you get to read when you go doing an eye test. Oh, it's
That
literally called the eye test poster.
Indeed.
I thought it would have had a more, medical sounding name.
No, there was something in particular I was saving up for.
The gift shop.
Might be the hand sanitizer, would probably be the next thing that we want to unlock. Just thinking though, we might actually focus on stuff that's good for training rooms rather than the general stuff, so...
Obviously rose bushes are good for training rooms. No, that was rosebuds.
Let's just have a quick look. Room prestige, we've got lots of things that do that.
You should say hello to Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
And realised that Belle also is blue and has a speech impeachment, I assume.
Oh.
No, hold on. Impeachment was not the right word.
No, impediment.
Impediment. I'm sorry, I've been watching American news today.
Training
it kind of
speed.
seeps into your mind.
Training speed. They would be good.
Is it just me, or are your benches off-centre?
Training speed?
Oh, those are not benches, those are magazine rags.
Yeah.
They're off-centre.
So some of these training speed things I think would be a good idea.
Potato does not like the idea of being eaten, or, well, at least not before being taken to a movie and then dinner first. Well, usually I consider the potatoes to be a vital part of the dinner itself.
Okay, we have
But I assume you would not like to be boiled alive.
diagnosis and a nurse trained in diagnosis. We have an assistant. We have one janitor who can do maintenance but can't do upgrades, okay? Right, so now I remember where we were with all our people. How are we doing for patients? Got 5 patients in.
All dead.
No, they're the people still alive.
Still.
Indeed. Oh, in fact, one of them's been cured, one's in the pharmacy, 2 in the GPs, 1 at reception. And illnesses, we've just got a bogwarts patient to treat. Alright, so we know where we're up to now. Oh, I do want to... Can I hire anybody? Let's have a look. Motivated Grumpy. Don't really want Grumpy. Litterer. Wouldn't be my first choice. Another litterer tires easily. A salty sea dog. Oh, well, these are not really... Alright, let's get rid of them. We'll say we don't want someone who's grumpy. Maybe, definitely not you. How are the nurses looking? Unhygienic. And a strong left peg. No, we don't really want unhygienic. We'll work for peanuts. Good, but tires easy. No. Inspiring. Giggles at trombones. Oh, yes. I like this person. We'll have you.
What sort of skill is giggling at trombones? Is that just a mute skill that they threw in for fun?
I think it's a very worthwhile thing. We have somebody who can upgrade machines, and they're funny. And they invented a new kind of casserole. I've done that a couple of times as well. Okay, so now...
I thought casserole in general... Unless I'm mistaking casserole for something else. But I thought casserole in general just gets everything you've got lying around that's vaguely edible in it. So every time you'd be cooking a casserole, you'll be inventing something new. Strictly speaking. Also,
Sure.
I came to the realization that eating full-grown potatoes might be seen as unethical or rude, so I've resorted to do the only reasonable thing here. I've started exclusively eating baby potatoes. They have not yet developed a consciousness to be aware.
Not to think about it.
About what? To be aware of getting eaten. Lovely. But also is pointing out that, yes, I have been watching American news. He's not pointing that out, he was asking, I realise. He wants to know what the annoying orange is raving on about today. I don't really care about that, but what's currently going on with the Supreme Court of Justice is just a nightmare. Let's not talk about it, it's depressing. Also, Tammy points out that Burt Reynolds died.
Oh, really?
Speaking about Burt Reynolds dying, Luke the Tit is in here.
Oh, wow. Hello, Apple.
Hi, Dad.
I'm going to train my nurses both in treatment. We need to bring in... actually, do you know, we could just train one of them. Oh, in fact, I've got a better idea. Why don't we choose to train some people in training masterclass?
The picture for
Yes.
emotional intelligence is concerning me.
Right, we are going to train a student nurse and a student doctor in how to train other people.
Belorsa's confused. Apple? What apple? A smelly apple?
Needed in general diagnosis.
Please don't call my dad smelly. He usually embraces it and then becomes smellier just to impose people with that. I think.
Oh, we've killed somebody. Do we have a janitor who can do ghosts?
No. Yes.
Yes. Good.
Maybe he has the decency of dying outside.
What's this? Diagnosis decision.
One of our patients, Alfred McBoatface, has been sent to all our diagnosis rooms, but we're only 89% sure of the diagnosis. We can ask them to wait until we have more diagnosis rooms, take a risk and treat them anyways, or send them home. What would you like to do?
89%. I think we should send them for treatment.
What are we treating them on?
No idea.
Why don't
Think
you
that's
die in front
this
of the
guy?
door? Oh, for crying out
Yeah,
loud.
there he is. No, not the dead guy. You. We think he's got bogwarts. Okay. Well, he doesn't look like he's got something completely different. Oh, people are running, screaming. We must have a ghost. Oh, we do have a ghost.
Speaking about screaming people, Apple has a very good idea. Cut up the people. Oh, hold on.
A dangerous animal has escaped from Grockle Bay Zoo, though the authorities have yet to reveal what species. Rumour has it that it's a 9-foot half tiger, half rhino with a big appetite. And just think, you won't need to buy a ticket to see it.
Where was I? Oh yes, just cut up the people that die and make food out of them for the rest of the patients, just like the NHS does it. Also, would you mind doing me a favour?
What have you got? Yeah?
Would you squeeze in the audio cable on your end a little bit? Because for a minute there I could only hear everything on my right ear. Squeeze it in. That's the wrong one. That's yours. Yes. Thank you.
Anything deposited in a bin is now hospital property.
Tammy would like to know that if that means the NHS is in league with the Soylent Corporation. I assume they are a early version of it. Elle also says yes. Also, speaking about smelly, and yes, Apple confirms that he is smelly. See what you've done? You've encouraged him now.
Indeed. Okay. We are nearly finished with fixing, upgrading. Sally's doing a fine job there of upgrading the Easy Scan. Very good. How's our training courses coming on?
Oh. Potato is asking if anyone is in YouTube chat because he can't see it, and then Tammy said no. On YouTube.
So, research license.
Oh, whoops, sorry, I got distracted by
news.
people.
The 2 Point Health Ministry has granted us a research license.
This will allow any of our hospitals to research new machines, upgrades, and more. To kick off a research project, we'll need a research room and a doctor with a research qualification. Diagnosis and treatment of patient can also contribute to research progress. Harvesting ghosts can also be very enlightening.
Mm-hmm.
So we set up a ghost busters department.
Right, I do... Oh, did I... No, you have got... Alright, I'll give you an extra radiator.
They
if that'll
don't
help.
deserve a radiator. They already have
It's
one.
not
The full
that
room
cold
is-
in there.
Yeah, why are they complaining? Are they complaining? Or is it
Yeah,
just you?
he was complaining.
Oh, for crying out. Did our janitor just fart in the pharmacy?
No, he was sweeping up. Did I put... Yes, I did. Just want to make sure that I did things like everywhere where we have machinery, have I put a fire extinguisher?
Any suspicious objects should be poked with a special stick.
Yep. So I'm going to save this area here for more diagnosis stuff, I think. So our treatment labs I'll put over here. Because why not? So, rooms. We've only got 35,000, so I was kind of hoping that we would find out what treatment room we needed first. Maybe I'll just speed things up a little.
I've been informed
Oh, hang on.
local
Is that a Pan's lab?
is
Oh no, it's
implementing
just
a new
his
policy this week.
just his hat.
Head librarian Penelope Stuffage, tired of so many people forgetting to return books, is threatening to sneak into our homes at night and recover any overdue volumes while we sleep. So if you find your breakfast cereals arranged alphabetically and shelved by fiber content, don't be alarmed. It's just old Penelope doing her job.
Diagnosis decision. One of our patients, Percy Tension, isn't sure. Do we send him home?
81%. I think we'll send him for whatever it is that our best guess.
Right.
What do we think our best guess is?
Bell also has a direct message for you, Sal.
Yeah.
He's starting to see parallels between this and your Oxygen Not Included playthroughs, but take it from the best hospital administrator in 2 Point County, rejecting every single applicant for every job is not what gets you to the top. Speaking about top, we've discovered a new illness, the misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy.
Why? I could build more diagnosis rooms, but I think I prefer to wait until we need more treatment rooms.
Now, Potato has a philosophical question.
Yep.
To me, what's the meanest thing Sal has ever done to me? Well, there are two things that come to mind. Terribly, gravely grim things. First, she is firing me in the future. soon.
I am not firing you.
That's totally really mean of her. Everyone here would agree with me that getting fired by your landlady is just rude. And the second thing is, she refused to try my chili. Like seriously, just because you don't like bloody sweet corn or beans, you don't like my chili. It's not like I laced it with Brussels sprouts, really. That's about the meanest thing I've done to her. No, wait. The meanest thing she's done to me. Otherwise, she is a relatively,
non-mean kind of person, maybe?
I was going to say couch-dwelling person that doesn't do a whole lot, including mean things. But yeah, your version works too. Alfie is saying sweet corn and chili. That's almost as bad as pineapple on pizza. Don't be like that.
Oh,
Sweet corn is like a bean. It belongs in there automatically.
I
It
don't like
enhances
sweet
the
corn.
flavour and it makes for some crunchiness. And I like that. It's not like you cook the sweet corn in. You preserve it and just gently warm it so it
Please
remains
lower your expectations.
crunchy.
So, Dr. Cole Asher,
Oh yeah.
as soon as this guy's left the room,
Wow.
we're going to train him in GP practice. And then we're going to use him to train all of our future GPs in GP practice.
That poor man.
Now,
He's in a dead-end job now. Tammy says I'd rather have
I'd
pineapple
like you
on
to all
pizza.
think of a butterfly.
I'll have you.
sleepily waving its colourful wings. Isn't that a lovely image?
We won't
Meanwhile,
have
on the
you.
news today, the mayor has announced a 100% increase in our taxes.
We won't have you. 100% increase? Well, I suppose if we're only paying 1% at the moment,
Yeah,
that wouldn't be a huge issue.
I
Right.
suppose. Also, say hello to Cell Technology.
Oh. Hello, Cell. I want to train in GP practice. There we go.
Potato realizes he has misery guts himself. Sal, can you cure him? As a professional
I've been-
hospital administrator, you surely would know how to cure him.
I've been working on curing Mia of misery guts for a while. I think sometimes he shows progress.
Other times I realize she doesn't like my chili.
Need water.
You might realize I recently cooked some lovely chili that she didn't want. Cell Technology points out that he'd be better dead than Ananas.
Better dead than an enemy?
Than Ananas.
Pineapples.
Hold on. Yes, pineapple in German. At least I assume so. Let me try and pronounce it in English. Ananas.
Ananus.
Ananus.
Ooh, what's
I
this?
realise now why you call it pineapple. Sally Baskett, the janitor, wants us to do something. Go 90 days without a death. Why do they keep suggesting that?
I'll
it's like they
accept that.
didn't want people to die.
Right, I'm going to... Oh, hang on. No, we're going to have a look. Oh.
A circus incident. A group of clowns who were waiting for treatment at an Orb Function Foundation Wellness Center have left because it was too strange for them. They're now looking for treatment elsewhere. We'll be rewarded if we treat this group. Should we have them sent here? Your 7 patients with chest infection.
I am going to say yes, and then I'm going to pause it. And then I'm going to build a clown room.
Like,
Even
really
though we
quickly.
haven't got... We will probably kill them all. But I don't see that as being a huge problem because they'll still bring in cash. And after all, that's what's really important.
Apple has a very healthy suggestion for me that you're not supposed to hear because he said, Psst, if I kill Sal, then she can't fire me. Unfortunately, she has emergency protocols in place that would automatically fire me if she dies. Namely, her boss. I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boss would fire me. I can see it happening.
Let's put a window there. Now let's put a window here. Right, dehumidifier. Let's get the room the right way
Also,
round.
I just realised, Sal, you didn't say hello to Alfie.
Oh, hello, Alfie.
Neither did I, really, but, you know, that's because I'm mean.
I think we'll have that maybe there. No, we'll have it in this corner over here.
Cell Technology also points out that Ananas in many different languages, so Germans are not that unique.
We'll have a bin there. We'd best put a fire extinguisher in this room, somewhere close to the equipment, maybe?
Anyway, Potato wants to flip that question over. What's the meanest thing Mia has done to Sal?
Oh, Mia doesn't do mean things.
Well, neither do you, and I at least came up with 2 things. I don't think giving the clowns coffee is a good idea.
No, this is coffee for our staff, really. Let's drop the coffee machine over here, because this is where the staff will stand. We'll make it a bit prettier.
Ew.
What?
Who wants to have a plant right next to the coffee machine?
Clown poster to remind the staff what they're fixing. Chair so that the staff have somewhere to sit between clowns. Because everybody needs a place to sit between clowns. That's a level 3 prestige. Oh, I can get the hand sanitizer. I would like the hand sanitizer. Yes. Although I would also like these things.
Ooh, we need the skeleton for.
Oh, it increases training speed. And we're going to be doing such a lot of training. But no, I'm going to go for the hand sanitizer. Because really, we want one of those in every
It concerns
room.
me that we need a hand sanitizer because the clowns would need to be touched in this case, I assume. And I'm not happy with that. Also, say hello
Stop.
to the spotted cow.
Hello, Spotted Cow. Good mood to you?
Potato likes his chili extra meaty. Well, it already automatically is. A good chili is at least 50% meat and 50% beans.
Okay, we're going to need some benches over here.
But also warns Apple that getting Sal killed would get the coppers on my tail, and then they'd discover my secret stash of bread, and everything would just go downhill from that point.
We have some burp and some cheesy gubbins. Oh, we're going to need a bin, otherwise people will start littering.
Alfie likes Robert Rodriguez's chili recipe in the extras on the Once Upon a Time in Mexico DVD. It's the tequila-soaked beef that makes it special.
Okay,
New
we've...
illness discovered. Chest infection. We already know about that one. Do I need to read it out in its entirety?
Sure.
Ah, for crying out loud. A personality disorder causing hijinks and general buffoonery. Escaped clowns must have their sense of humor completely exercised to prevent a future relapse. We'll send them to the clown clinic.
Indeed. So we should have a bunch of emergency patients turning up now.
Patients are reminded not to believe in ghosts.
Oh, why?
You might have a ghost somewhere.
Oh, here come the clowns. Oh, look.
Oh, for crying out loud, they came through a clown car.
After 4 rudderless years, 2 Point County has never been in greater need of strong leadership. So vote for 4 more years of Tabitha Winsock in the mayoral elections. Tabitha Winsock, wrong but stable. Serving 2 Point This is 2 Point.
The spotted cow is suggesting that you should offer some hay in your hospital.
Yeah. Let's just watch some clowns having their sense of humour removed.
Yes, let's have some depression infused into them.
Didn't work for him.
I'm not sure how it didn't work. Anyway, the
Staff
scaff guy would like to be
promotion.
promoted.
Yep, we'll promote.
Cell Technology points out that a good chili should contain chili.
And another promotion.
Potato would like to know what's the nicest thing each other have done for another, to another.
Mia bought me some chopsticks.
I did.
They're lovely.
It's because the cheap reusable non-reusable chopsticks she keeps putting into the dishes are slowly falling apart and are annoying me because I'll eventually get splinters from them, so I decided to replace them with proper ones, which can be washed.
I told him how much I would like some proper chopsticks, and so he bought me some.
If you put it like that, I sound like a nice person. Stop it. I was acting entirely... Ooh, that's a lot of clowns.
Yeah, what's the collective noun for clowns?
Clowns.
Is it a giggle of clowns?
A group
Is
of
it
clowns.
a threat
They're
of
people.
clowns?
They're people. It's a group.
Is it a tiresome of clowns?
It's a group. What's the nicest
Oh,
thing
we
Sam has
have
ever done to me?
Been awarded some cash for that training. Very good.
But it also says it's a clown posse.
A posse of clowns.
Yes.
Nasty. Doctors. Let's have a look at you. Thinks their lives are on com. Yeah, alright. We'll have you. And we'll
Cell Technology's
hire...
asking, maybe it's called a circus of clowns?
Oh, yes, definitely. Berries, food for later. Well, as long as you don't do it around the hospital. More staff promotions. Now, what I would like to do is to start a training course. Who did I train before?
I don't know, someone.
Did I train somebody in general practice? Ah, yes, I did. I trained our student doctor. So now... Oh, hang on. Yes. Yeah. So I thought it was... Hangabouts? What? I thought I trained... How did I end up doing that? I gave the wrong person the wrong thing. Ooh, never mind. So, in that case, we shall use that person to train up. Well, we'll train you and you So we get two doctors starting to be trained in GP practice.
Cell Technology points out that having splinters in your food doesn't sound fun, though it might increase your fiber intake. I never understood people.
Oh, we need a light lab thing. Okay.
I never understood people who want or can use chopsticks. They seem a bit impractical in my opinion. But I suppose that's just because I have never been properly trained in using them.
Announcement. Try not to die.
Very sound advice.
4x4. Well, we're gonna have to make it a 5x5, aren't we?
Belos is upset. It's not a posse of clowns, it's a clown posse. Should get it right, Sal.
Oh, I see.
She doesn't. She does what she wants. Alfie says a collective noun for clowns is a shudder, an alley, or a pratfall, depending upon where you are in the world, apparently.
Ah, that sounds right, actually. Yeah, a shudder of clowns. Mm-hmm.
Why did we lose sleep to actually come up with this nonsense?
Because I asked the question, so people have been thinking of what the right answer is. That's
no,
what we
I mean,
do.
not us specifically. I mean, the world of grammar professors as a whole.
I'm not sure that any grammar professor has actually signed this off.
Well, obviously, Alfie found it in some sort of official source.
Nurse to clown clinic.
We lost our nurse in the clown clinic.
It's okay, another one will be along.
No, they'll die. We've sent the janitor in now. He's going to ruin it.
That's okay.
He's hitting it.
Nothing worse that'll happen than people will die. Alright, so that'll do for our Light Lux clinic thingy.
Cell Technology was suggesting a car of clowns, but I guess it's too late now. Also, Potato says that Jurassic Park music is playing while we're looking at the clowns. They do move in herds.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf.
Staff promotion.
Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio.
Oh,
with
Lazy
resident
Bones.
weirdo, Harrison Wolf.
Get
Stay
patient
tuned
to
for some
wait.
Great music. You never know. We might
Send
get
them
lucky.
treatment. Let's turn that
He's not as
speed
great as
down.
the other radio commenter, but I still like him. But also figured that you would do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm going to pause this just for the moment while I decide where to put my ward. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That sounds large enough.
It does, but I'm wondering whether I should do it along there.
Well, you could have it go around the corner.
See, 1, 2.
And then build a small corridor to the light lab.
I could do it that big, and then that would leave me with a 3x3 space there. See, I'm thinking there I've got room for another 3x3 room, and I could expand this. To there.
And then have changing rooms in that corner there.
Yes, pretty much what I'm thinking. Something along those lines.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Alfie says that Sal asked, and we answered. It is our solemn duty, Mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, no, again, I wasn't
how it
talking
works.
about us specifically here. Again, the whole of language... What's the collective noun of language professors? Why would they lose any sleep over this? I'm losing sleep over this now.
Window there. Let's have the nurse's station.
The Spotted Cow points out
yeah.
again, just like Tammy did earlier, that Burt Reynolds died. We should have a Smokey and the Bandit marathon this weekend. That table's not the right way around, I
Oops.
think.
Gonna put that up there for the moment. As long as the nurse can get to it, that's, well, I suppose, yeah, maybe.
Oh, yes, Alfie says it surely would be a faculty of language professors.
Yep.
Linguists.
Okay, that'll do like that. And then we can have a screen there.
I know I
Could
should
put
know these things,
you
but I'm
in-
currently busy. Also, Cell Technology is noticing Belorso's spelling mistakes and is asking Luigists.
And I fit a locker there, probably.
Probably even two.
No, can't fit two, but we can get one. And I'm probably only going to have one nurse in this ward. So let's see. If I was to... let's move that radiator again first. I'll just tuck it in that corner. We'll have them this far apart there. Then here and here. I think looks good. Some bedside tables. And these guys can share one. We need a medicine cabinet.
But also points out it's the hormones. He misses the keys when he's excited.
Whatever floats your boat.
In my defense, I get confused with my co-workers. For some reason, they suddenly develop some odd fetish for German, and they want to know all sorts of German words.
It's true.
I've now been instructed to come up with the German word of the day, so they can learn it. One of the more recent ones was Nervensäge.
Yep.
You can guess why.
It was the kind of word that they would appreciate.
Oh, they did appreciate it.
They did. We practiced it for a while until we got our pronunciation just right. Yes.
Yeah, doesn't fit.
It does. I just needed to take the snap off. See? Snap. We'll tuck the bin over here then. Right, radiators. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a second radiator. I could put it somewhere near the nurse's station.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea to put it in front, but okay.
Sure. Coffee
Okay.
maker?
Potato would like to know what the most embarrassing thing was that I caught you doing. Sal, would you like to answer that, or should I?
I'm thinking about the time that you caught me in a pair of shorts when you weren't expecting it.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Forgive me for mentioning it, but I caught you licking off Nutella of the bloody blanket.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
She might not have found it
I
embarrassing.
thought it was funny.
Yeah, there you go, but that seems pretty embarrassing in my book.
May have found it, thought that I should be embarrassed, therefore it's an embarrassing incident. It's true. I was lying in bed. Wasn't it in the morning or something? I can't remember why. No, it must have been in the afternoon because that was why you come into the room. It was one afternoon. I must have been lying on the bed watching a video, eating out of a jar of Nutella.
She did that for a while.
And I accidentally spilt it on the bed cover. And Mia came in, I can't remember why, offered me a drink or something like that. And I was busy trying to suck the spilt Nutella off the duvet cover. It was quite funny. There we go.
Well, that was an embarrassing moment.
What was?
Not what you just said, but the fact that we somehow managed to drop down to 400 kilobytes per second. That seems awfully low. I have no idea where that came from, but it's returned to normal now. Your embarrassing story might have just been lost to the internet ether, though.
Oh, well, that's a shame. There you go.
Nurse needed in ward.
How are we doing for temperature?
Bell also points out and repeats, like he said,
Complete. Class dismissed.
Sal never gets embarrassed.
Put that over here. Let's have a look now at the temperature of things. Temperature was... No. Which one's temperature? That one.
Well, people point out that they saw all of it, so I guess whatever buffer we have in place must be working well.
Must be. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's an awful lot of people waiting for the ward.
Do we have a nurse?
Let me slow that down.
Chromotherapy required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, grey anatomy. Existential despair frequently leads to a loss of colour. Requires chromotherapy. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a chromotherapy lab, I assume, in order to treat them. You need to research chromotherapy. Why is research capitalized? That's not how you spell it. What would you like to do?
We are
Get
going to
them
have to
wait?
send them home because we haven't even got a research lab yet.
Oh, well.
So we'll send them home. Let's have a look at our chromotherapy person. Oh yeah, look, see. It's always handy to be able to recognise them. All grey.
Well, I guess he's going to die all alone at home.
Right, hires.
Celtic
Hygienic.
says, God damn it, Mia.
You know.
I'm not sure for what.
Course completed.
You ever stare into empty space and just ponder the
All right, we'll
mysteries
hire
of
you.
the universe? Like,
Nurses.
how many planets out there support
Angry, only human.
life?
High energy.
What's
Oh,
the
yes.
source? More existential questions after this.
Right, general practice. So I would now like to train even more people in general practice. I'd like to have everybody except my trainer. I'd like to have one person plus my trainer trained in general practice. Let's see what we have. So staff. That's my trainer. Right, you. Let's do some job allocations. I want you working in general practice because you're trained for it. I want you working in general practice because you're trained for it. You're gonna be able to work in general practice too, but not you guys. Not yet. Okay, so Cole will get you to train some more.
Please drive home
What's it?
safely and soon.
Yeah, Cole's got the masterclass and general practice, so
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
courses, general practice, trainers available. Cole. Train up a couple more student doctors.
I know it's probably not really something I'd need to ask, but just in case, do you have a bathroom?
Not over here,
Oh,
but
there
we
it
do
is.
over there.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Once I buy this area, I'm going to put a staff room and a toilet up this end.
Reasonable approach. Potato had just hopes that his stream is stable this Saturday. We do so too.
Indeed.
And Bell also will suggest that he should just make sure that any potential flatmates he might have aren't downloading their midget videos
Midget porn.
while he's streaming. Some
Indeed.
Technology is confused though at the idea of someone having potential flatmates. But also then points out that he isn't sure if he actually has flatmates. He could have roundmates.
Oh.
Cell Technology is then suggesting are thick mates something that exist? Apparently no, it's nonsense.
Right, cardiology. So, shall I do a lot of... Yeah, I think I'll have 2 3-by rooms. Maybe a 4-by room in the middle. Art racer. Medicine cabinet. Filing cabinet.
Stop reminded to be good value.
Bin.
Potato's connection apparently was fine. He just thinks it was the Twitch server. Yes. Blame it on the big man.
Coffee maker.
Health and Safety Inspector Henry Jobsworth was seen checking into the Sure Thing Hotel in Grockle Bay yesterday. He was then seen running out and screaming this morning. Sounds about right.
Have some posters to warn people of what might be wrong with them. So they can... I think that's a good idea. While people are running on the treadmill, they can be considering what awful things it could be that they
What
might
awful
be facing.
disease might they bring to us next time?
Indeed.
So we can charge them for it.
Can I fit it in there? Yes, I think I can. Oh, I can't because the radiator's in the way of the plants.
Expansions need restocking manually.
So if I
No,
move
hold
the
on. If you
plants-
put it... No. If you put it... Well,
That
never mind
works.
then.
But what were you thinking?
Line it up so the seat is parallel with the treadmill.
It wouldn't fit. Do you see
Oh,
the...
it did fit. It did fit. Pick up the chair. Turn it. And then... There you go.
No, it's red. If
No,
the
it's not
area's
red.
red, if the something else is red,
Okay,
then that's something
then
else.
turn
with
the
red.
snap mode off and just gently ease in there.
But why?
Oh well, never mind.
I'll have it. I was thinking like that, and then move the radiator into the corner.
So they die of a heat stroke. So does the plant, by the way.
And we...
Deposited in a bin is now hospital
There we go.
property. No rummaging.
Cell Technology says that the cardioradiology is the best department. Beats cardiology out of the water. Or blood, because that's thicker than water. Anyway, Tammy unfortunately has to go.
Oh, sorry to see that, Tammy. See you soon.
Well, we never actually saw her leave, so... Still, it was nice while she's here. Cheerios, have a nice life.
Indeed. New illness.
Potato. Oh yes, hold on. New illness. Lightheadedness. Hold on, we had that before. Lightheaded patients are notable due to their bulbous heads. We'll send the patient for treatment in our deluxe clinic. A deluxe.
A deluxe. Yeah.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Our deluxe clinic is too large.
It's larger than it strictly needs to be. It's true.
Should have turned it into something
Is
else.
that a doctor? Yes.
Yes,
it
he's
is.
just
So we
depressed,
do
sitting in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Potato wants to know if Sal has her drink. Potato heard that Sal's quite
do.
thirsty on Thursdays.
I do have a drink. Let's see. How's everything looking? Do we have plants in all the rooms? Plants. Got a plant in there, plant in there. Let's check the attractiveness of everything.
Depressing.
Can't really do anything about down here. Oh, look, the nurse likes the locker
Posters!
though.
You can put a poster there.
I could, that's true.
Do posters actually do something?
Yes.
New illness discovered. Potty mouth. When the patient opens their mouth, terrible things happen caused by drinking water from a toilet sink or a toilet. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy.
Oh, what's this?
Fred Custard wants us to... there's so much we could do with this place. A few more plants, a nice picture, some art perhaps, maybe even clean up that woman, right?
Oh yeah, we'll accept that. Okay,
Increase the pictures.
that's what we're gonna do.
Oh no, that doctor in our light bulb lab has to get up because he's got a patient. Poor man.
Yeah, how
But
terrible.
also wants to know if your drink is alcoholic enough.
It's not alcoholic at the moment.
She's not allowed to be drunk on stream anymore.
Well, I've got work tomorrow, so because I have to get up relatively early, I don't drink on a work night.
Relatively early? I'm in the office like 3 hours before you are.
Yeah, relative to the weekend.
Relative to you? No, hold on. You can't be relative to yourself.
No, that's
Point in case being say hello to William Alstrom.
Hello, William. Welcome to the stream.
Alstrom. Anyway, Belle also suggesting posters everywhere.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
The Spotted Cow points out that it's time to tickle a dragon or three in Skyrim while listening to the stream in the background.
Oh, sounds good.
And while Belle also believes that posters are OP, Cell Technology believes the posters are PO.
We're on 69%. All right, one plant should do it then. Hey! Okay, what's this?
New illness discovered. Mucky feet! Feet so grubby that the filth will never come out. Spreads germs like wildfire. Send them to the ward.
Oh dear.
Staff promotion. Oh goodness, what's wrong with her picture? What's wrong with his
Oh, I didn't
picture?
notice.
What do you mean you haven't noticed these default
Oh,
pictures?
the neck.
It's broken! Have you seen the last one? She looked like a bloody worm creature.
No, I wasn't looking.
Oh. Nightmare fuel.
Okay, things are looking a lot prettier around the place.
According to the laws of relativity, you can't be relative to yourself. But at least the soda's good.
Okay, so now let's see what we have our doctors doing. We've got some more trained up in GP practicing, so we'll allow them to do GP practice. And the next thing I want to do is to take our trainer
Is it
and
just
train him in
me, or are the
treatment, I
pointy
think.
mountains getting less pointy. We should raise some money
Should we do
and get them sharpened.
diagnosis?
I mean, who wants to live in the shadow of blunt mountains?
Maybe we take one of the others and give them training masterclass. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So...
Belle
gonna
also points
take-
out that the neck wasn't broken, it was severed entirely. Also, Cell Technology is pretty sure the worm woman was wearing a winter jacket. That doesn't help her condition. Cell Technology would like to argue that if it's connected by skin, it's still connected.
Right, I'm gonna get Frank Mason and I'm gonna train him in being a trainer.
Potato has a question for you. What was the hardest hitting drink you've had? Not strong as in taste, but strong in getting you drunk.
And you. I think circumstances probably affect me more than individual drinks.
Get back to work.
So which circumstances should we aim for to have you get drunk by water?
Oh, hang on a second, we've got some issues here.
Lots of chromotherapy people.
Go home. Go home. Yeah, I am more likely to get drunk if I haven't had enough sleep, I haven't had enough food, and I'm in an environment where lots of people are getting drunk. Because, you know, being drunk can be kind of infectious. If other people are drunk, you get drunk with them.
I see what you mean. I have unfortunately had the pleasure of spending time with drunk people before, but as a teetotal person, I never indulged in that nonsense myself. You could fit another room in there instead of a magazine rack.
We can always move the magazine rack.
I guess. And while I didn't drink anything alcoholic myself, I started acting drunk around them.
Right.
Although people telling me that the way I'm acting drunk is overtly not how drunk people act.
Are they having an argument with each other, or are they practicing their dance moves?
No, he's telling her what limbs to move. So oh no, hold on, that's the janitor.
Yeah, I think the doctor was actually
Can we make
teaching
Lance
the janitor.
Can we turn Lance Monk into the head doctor of this establishment? He has a very nice beard.
Well, he has diagnosis. He's not going to be the trainer. He's going to be the trained.
Don't distract other patients.
fine.
You don't know where they've been.
But he's doing well.
Have you ever experienced something like that? I mean, just like you just mentioned, you do tend to get drunk more easily when you're in company with other people getting drunk. But what
Yeah.
about pretending to be drunk while around being drunk people? Or is that completely ridiculous behavior?
Oh,
Mockstar Emergency, a local barbershop quartet called the Four Freds wrongly believes that they're about to embark on a massive stadium tour. They haven't even arranged for anyone to run their barbershop. Their families are sending them for treatment for Mockstar. Would it be wrong if we treat the group, should we have them sent here?
yes. Pause. I love Mockstar, but I kind of wish we didn't have to treat them. I think they should be allowed to be stars for the rest of their life. I think I can afford to buy this plot and put my psychotherapists over here. Oh, hang on. Oh, balls. I said yes, didn't I?
Ah!
We haven't got any psychotherapists.
Ah!
Oops.
Well, we don't
I
get
can't
penalised.
train any psychotherapists because my training room's in use.
Well, I guess they'll die.
Whoops.
Can you hire one?
Okay. Well,
Can you hire one?
no. The only staff I can hire, there was a condition of this particular
Oh, yeah,
place.
right, I remember.
Just students. All I've got is students. Unhygienic and tires easy. No. Motivated. The product of nepotism. Funny enough. Yeah, we'll get you though while we're here.
It also says if other people get drunk, you get drunk as well. Quoting me there. That's not true. That's just a sign of lacking assertiveness.
Okay, I am going to start building a psychiatrist though.
Shouldn't you pause it?
No, it's fine. There's nothing that we can do for these poor people.
I guess they'll
Make a
die.
nice big one, I think. That's what she said. What?
Why would she say, I guess they'll die?
I didn't say that.
I said that.
Ah. So we'll put that there. We'll have a medicine cabinet. I think this is the game saying, you need you got some people looking for psychiatrists, and you've got no psychiatrists.
Alright, just mildly.
Yeah, we know. A radiator. We'll tuck that near them. Coffee maker, because every psychiatrist is going to need the coffee. We'll have a plant to cheer the place up a bit. And and some posters to remind people why they should be glad that what's wrong with them isn't
just in
one
their
of
head.
these things. Yeah.
You try to make lightheadedness and clown syndrome sound a lot worse than they actually are. At least those are things you can treat in here, while any
No treatment.
psychosis people might come in here with goes completely untreated so far.
Okay, how's the training getting on? Are we anywhere near finished?
Well, almost.
Almost. We haven't had any PANS lab people yet, have we?
Oh, really? Might be worthwhile to put one in soon in
Doctor to
case
psychiatry,
we get another
please.
emergency for that.
Aha! We've trained. Oh.
Health Inspection Henry Jobsworth, the county's foremost health and safety inspector, has informed us that he'll be visiting us for an inspection soon. Mr. Jobsworth adds that he'll recognize him by his yellow helmet as well as his face. He'll be arriving soon. A good report would help our reputation. Impress him.
We shall do our utmost. Now, what I want to train now, obviously. Oops, no, not that. Oh, is there still somebody training in there?
Oh, for crying
Really?
out loud. Frank, get it together.
Indeed. The other guy's already finished.
The new #1 album from Jasmine Odyssey, featuring the hit singles Nice Smelling Face
You've got a nice smelling face.
and Fish Whispers.
Fish whispers. Well, that's all I can hear.
Salivation
Oh, I love that they all danced in time
Odyssey
to Fish
is out
Whispers.
now.
Like a fish.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Hang on, Freddies. We shall, we'll get you somebody as soon as we possibly can.
As wanted in cardiology.
Okay. How are we doing for nurses? Let's have a look at this guy. Hygienic always smells good.
Patients should
Sure.
be less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit.
Motivated, inspiring. Oh yeah, we'll have you. Motivated, weak bladder, nasty, high energy but a litterer. Girl next door gets toilet rage. Hygienic. What's toilet rage? Gets angry when they need the toilet. Litterer drops litter around the hospital. Thing is,
He's energetic,
he's
so he makes
good
it.
otherwise.
No, now with his high energy trait, he'll be a high energy litterer.
Yeah, but I figure
He'll
we
litter
can just.
even more.
Okay, right. Training's finished. Let's get some doctors trained in psychiatry then. So we want psychiatry. We've got Herman Freud. And I want to train. I'm going to train up 2 student doctors. Learning speed
I'll also
of
notice
100,
that
learning
Mia
speed
hasn't
of
been reading
100.
out chat in a while. He wonders if chat stopped scrolling again. Unlike Sal, I know how to operate the chat thing.
It wasn't that chat stopped scrolling, it's that
Award season.
I hadn't
The chat stopped
scrolled
scrolling for you.
down. Yeah, I'd scrolled up and forgotten. Alright, let's have a look at the awards. Here we go.
Aha! Welcome to the reward ceremony for 2 Point County Healthcare Award Ceremonies.
Should we
We're
just-
aboard the award ceremonies. Can we open them all at once?
Yes.
Lovely! Let's open them all at once.
Ta-da!
You lose!
No, I got 3.
Well, you
I'm
used
still
to get-
employer of the year. I'm the best boss. Aren't I, Mia? I'm the best boss. Say yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
Very good.
I prefer II Captain.
Aye, Captain will do just fine.
Yeah, but it hasn't caught on in the office yet. It's disappointing a bit. I like how they're all still queuing while dying.
They're expecting that at some point I will provide them with somebody. Oh, do you know what? I best give them a radiator So, hey, rock stars.
Oh goodness, it was cold in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe you should
I
give
need
them
to
a few
put
benches
few
too.
Radiators around just until we properly develop this area. I'm going to move that one actually and put it just over here. In fact, maybe
My
in that
therapist
corner.
still says I need to find a hobby, so I decided to try whittling. Ever sit down with a small knife and a piece of wood? It's a very
Here you go,
fulfilling
people.
experience.
Some of you can
But
sit
how
down.
many steaks does one man need? The search continues.
And we'll put some cheesy gubbins and some burp. We'll have a bin there. We'll put a bin here for the moment.
We're slowly running out of time.
Yeah.
Also, your
That's
health
gonna
inspector is
happen.
currently in the staff room.
That's alright. I don't think he'll have a problem with the staff room.
I do.
Let's-
The crazy janitor is in there.
Oh, the one that was taught how to do the armpit farts.
Yes. Potato points out that while you were saying "Mir, say yes, boss," you were pulling out a knife. Probably.
No, I don't need to threaten Mia with violence. I'm his boss.
Yes, she threatens me with being fired.
No, I'm in control of his work hours.
That too.
Lost and found report. Glass eye. Brown.
You get a lot of mileage out of that clown poster.
Yeah. We'll
Can
get
we
some
see
more.
the health inspector? I want to see his face and his red hat.
It's a yellow hat.
I want to see his face.
Oh, look, we've got thumbs up.
I don't want to be like that, but his face looks like most of the other faces.
Oh. What's wrong? He's
Are you
checking
kidding
the
me?
bin. I think he's making sure that we've got a proper bin liner in there.
Cell Technology points out that the yellow hat is sure is a good-looking red hat.
Come back into the room. Will it? No, I'm not going to be able to fit it there. Don't think I'm going to be able to fit it there. Can fit it there.
Bill also says, "Oi, you there with the face!"
Assistant to reception.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have.
A lot of patients are
Someone
queuing for services
outside.
run by assistants, but there aren't any available. Consider hiring more assistants.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Just want to drop a few more of these around the place if I can. Can I fit one here, maybe? Yes.
Impressive.
Okay,
I
so
feel
are
like you
we...
should probably send all the chroma color people away again.
We'll wait until... Because we might as well charge them for diagnosis.
Oh yeah, right.
Class clown! Yep. Oh, entertains people with their dance moves. Oh,
Maintenance
yes.
announcement. Plants need water.
Oh yeah, what's this? Staff promotion? Certainly.
At least that picture looks somewhat normal. At least in comparison to what his colleagues are putting on offer.
Come on, psychiatrist, quick. Let's try
Estimated
and
duration 9 to 10 days.
Our marketing director states
Yeah, 72. That'd be like 81. We might cure one.
No, you only have 15 days
So I need
left.
to visit a real
Well,
hospital.
9 days. Yeah, and that gives us another 4 days to cure somebody.
Well, one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Bit of a queue now for psychiatry.
What's with the clown?
Oh, he's found a... Why are you waiting for psychiatry? Probably for diagnosis.
Why are we diagnosing the clown? It's pretty...
It's,
It's written on his bloody face!
Can kind of guess what's wrong with the clown.
What are they doing in cardioradiology? Are they literally
Um,
just running on the treadmill?
Yes. Is he off? Well, that... Oh, right, yeah, he's gone back. Right, what's this? Staff training. Not right now, but we will. Chromotherapy, go home. Oh, all the poor Freddies. Right. Gonna pause that. And I'm gonna grab... Yep, you... Come on, I'm gonna pick you up. You're not letting me pick you up. Maybe I need to let him walk outside of the training room first.
In the event of a fire, please run for your lives.
Okay.
Was it actually click and hold?
Yeah. But it's not get... Maybe I act... No, it won't let me do it while it's still...
Training course completed.
Well, I guess you'll
I've
just
done
have to
that
gruesomely
before.
sit here and wait as he takes
No.
a full day to walk
to
to his
walk
office.
to the other side.
Hold on, did he just go and... Oh no,
No,
there
no, it
was
was
a
a
different
different
doctor who
doctor.
go into a break.
Why are you not letting me pick you up? No.
4 days?
Oh, well, not to worry.
3 days?
What's wrong with you? Oh, you're happy. Right. So, we do need to train some...
Hold on, actually I want to see if the psychiatrist actually makes there before the deadline's over, please.
Okay.
1 day. Oh! He didn't make it to his office in over 4 days!
Sadly, we didn't cure them. Not to
Well,
worry.
do we still get to keep them to cure them later?
Maybe.
Oh well.
And it's all money. Anyone that we get to cure, it's all money.
Shouldn't we
I
build a
love the
second
Freddies.
psychiatrist's office for the second psychiatrist?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
It must get weird for you.
Okay.
Hearing this voice coming out of nowhere every few minutes.
So,
But don't worry,
psychiatrists.
I'm not inside your head.
What's
I'm
the
just inside
size
your
of this?
radio.
You
6.
could have had 2 3x3 psychiatry
Music
offices in
like
there.
This.
Well, I could.
Can you still move the other one?
I'm thinking I could do a 3x3 with a little corridor there.
Don't interact with other patients. You don't know where they've been.
Or
No, I like the corridor idea. No.
I'm going to make that one a 4x4 and make it a short corridor. Put the door there like that, you see? And then the next one will be a 3x3 here. So it'll still be a corridor because we'll have more stuff coming out here. But yeah, it'll just be a short corridor.
Taylor wants to know what the girl next door stat means in your doctors or nurses or whatever.
I think it means that the people who...
They like to stare into your window when you're not looking and be very nosy.
No, it means that other people have a tendency... People who think their life is a rom-com have a tendency to fall in love with them.
Crying out loud, we have that?
We do. I don't know that it actually has a major effect at the moment. I don't know. I haven't seen...
I don't want to see a matchmaking scenario between our staff. As the hospital administrator, you should definitely work on preventing that sort of thing.
A chair for the downtime. And that will do for the moment. Okay, right, let's get on to staff. And yeah, you guys who do psychiatry, just do psychiatry.
You've almost completed the chromotherapy research project at 8%. Inspection report. Mr. Jobsworth has sent us the report from his recent visit. It's 30 pages, so we haven't read it, but the conclusion reads, incredibly mediocre with no features that sway the overall product, neither negatively nor positively, outside of the realm of ordinary. Nothing to complain about here, but not much to be happy about either.
Yay!
Hey, Mick Wriggle, head janitor, wants to train 3 staff.
Okay.
Also, why is he looking away in his bloody picture?
Okay, so how are we doing for things like people waiting and stuff? I think we're doing okay. Let's
Cell
get some more
Technology
people
says
trained.
that this is a hospital, not a battlefield.
Medical waste does not belong in the corridors.
Fraternizing isn't something out of the ordinary. Well, it might not
I'd like
be,
to
but that
diagnosis.
shouldn't stop us from preventing it. If we can't prevent it through administrative measures, we'll just have to hire people who all hate each other. We should work on that.
Okay, teaching speed 110, 110.
Hold on.
What?
Monk became a trainer?
No, anyone who's got a skill can train the others. It's just that he already has diagnostics.
Oh.
So he can train, but then I could use Nurse Pookie to train the other doctors in diagnosis. Might do that. Unless, actually, before I do that, let's see, how are we doing? Frank Mason, who is Train the Trainer, because I'm going to train him in treatment. Yeah, Frank, let's do that with you first. So, courses available. Treatment. Yes.
But also summarizes our review of the report that reviewed the hospital. When the report said nothing to complain about, but nothing to be happy about either, Sal said yay, while Mia just grumbled. And Potato doesn't understand his mortal husk. He slept for 10 hours, why is he still sleepy? It's because your body yearns for the eternal slumber. We all do, really. We're slowly working towards it. Well, but also is just suggesting that he might have just slept a little bit too much.
Could be.
Cell Technology suggests to fix that, he just needs to sleep more. Someone died.
Indeed. It happens. The Freddies are still going, though.
Well, I'm glad that the psychosis they're having isn't life-threatening.
Well, you know, it's sort of a thing. I could think about building another little training room so that I can do more than one lot of training at once. That might
How
not
about we
be
build
the
that
worst
over there in the other
idea.
training, next to the other training room?
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Well, I was going to save this for the PANS lab
Oh.
so that we get lots of treatment stuff together. Actually, do you know, that would be a perfect place for a pharmacy. How is our pharmacy doing for queues and things?
Unreasonably
How are you
well.
doing for queues? Why am I not seeing queues, or is it just that there's nobody? Oh, we've got a ghost.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Oh yeah, your plants look really depressed.
We must.
Didn't you need to click on the room to actually see the queue?
No, just hover over it. Maybe we
Okay.
just don't have any queues.
Well, I imagine if...
I mean, if we click on it, sure. I think then. Oh, that's a staff room.
Yeah, we don't get queues for
Queue
staff
length
rooms,
3.
hopefully.
Right, queue length 0. While we have queue length 0, then I am going to take the pharmacy and I'm going to move it.
Jesus! You can't just move the entire thing!
Of course you can. Watch me.
You lunatic! There's
Eh.
a plant in the way, though.
Yeah, yeah.
2-point squabbler.
So
All your local
we'll
news.
just shunt that over there a little.
On all subjects.
There we go.
Because you decide what's true.
How about that?
Serving 2-point county. This is
I don't know.
Let's check the temperature on this area now. Yeah, we're looking okay.
Another NPC says, better late than never.
Hey,
Hello!
hello NPC.
Required in psych.
Right, gonna upgrade that while we can, while there's no queue for it.
But also suggested that I should keep my suicidal thoughts to myself. Oh no, that's a fact of life. Everyone is slowly working towards death. Also, Potato says Mir might be right, and it's just Potato's depression that is which is at such a state that he is just drained for the day. Didn't your day only start like 3 hours ago? Not that I'm criticizing you.
Let's move the chair over there, and then I can put a hand sanitizer.
What are you going to put in that whole room now?
There.
Pan's lab?
What? Oh no, it'll be another GP's office.
Oh, okay.
Just,
I guess.
you know, things are gonna start building up for the GPs. Let's have a look. Chromotherapies, send them home.
The Cell Technology says that if Potato sleeps enough, he might manage to turn into Cthulhu, and then his body's yearning for eternal slumber will be fulfilled, until some pesky mortals wake you up because they want to have a sandwich or something. I guess that's what people call on Cthulhu for. Which reminds me, Potato recently showed me a trailer for a game called The Sinking City, which looks quite nice. Although it seems to be a while before it actually comes out. NPC wants to know in which hospital you're currently in.
This is Mitten University. I've got a feeling they can't get to that plant, so if I put that there.
But also reminds you that you don't have any queues.
Please
Also-
pretend there's a fire.
Okay.
Also, we should excuse him, Bill also needs to go, his duty calls. I'm not sure how permanent of a duty that is, but he's gone now.
Ah,
He never said goodbye. Hold on, we never had a fire extinguisher in the pharmacy?
yeah, I've just moved it around a little bit because I want to. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay, now you'll move. There we go. Just so that they can get to the plant properly to water it, because that hand sanitizer is stopping them getting to the
This is
plant.
Nigel Bickleworth. On 2-point radio. Fear not, faithful listeners.
Let's
Your
see.
favorite radio personality, Sir Nigel
Yeah, maybe.
Bickleworth, is back.
Yes!
As much as I would like to quit this infernal booth forever, I just cannot deprive you of my wit. I take the responsibility of being your only source of intellectual stimulation very seriously indeed. More instantly forgettable melodies coming up next.
I love this man. Well, also, who is apparently still here, says he should have said duty calls patients need healing.
Ah,
So he never actually left.
I think he's trying to tell me I've got messages.
What? No, I think he's trying to imply he's trying to be a
Oh,
better
I
hospital
see.
administrator than you are.
Chromotherapy, send patients home.
Staff training.
um,
What is he doing
not
in
now.
this photo?
Not now. Okay, but that means that the training room is free. So, courses available. We are going to go again with diagnostics. And I'm going to use...
Is Nurse Pookie currently puking in her photo?
Maybe...
Oh, for crying out loud.
Who did we... Hang on a second. Staff.
Reminded to avoid death when possible.
Nurses. So, Cat Force. Oh, it was treatment. That's right.
Another NPC wants to know if it would be bad to
Treatments.
say that they merely need some care.
I don't think that would be bad.
I think he's trying to make a joke about me.
Okay, I'm going to train a couple of nurses, a couple of doctors. How are we looking there?
Bell also realizes
Yeah.
that the leaderboard prompt just came up for him. Sal must have overtaken him or something.
Oh, is that why duty called?
Probably. So not only is he getting himself a head start by playing outside of the times when you're playing, he's now also playing while you're playing, just to ruin your...
Boo!
You should unfriend him immediately. This is
Maintenance announcement.
really...
Oh, I missed that.
Plants need water.
Did it say somebody was unable to open a door or something?
What?
I don't know, I missed it. Hire! Can we hire any more people? Nurses? Has potential. Oh, that is good.
Delighted to say I will be giving a lecture
Hey.
at our local university on the
Want some
topic
more
of
money? No.
pretentiousness, namely how to
Macy,
recruit
work for
people.
Peanuts, short
Perhaps
temper.
our contribution
No.
will put a halt to the alarming decline in
Raj,
educational standards in our
unmotivated.
community.
No. Doctors,
Oh,
literary.
I so wish I could
No.
talk like this man.
Thinks their life as a rom-com class clown has been in a sword fight. We'll have you,
Nurse
I
to
am
diagnosis.
Mandy, hangry, terrible
Oh.
dog. No.
We seem to be really misunderstanding today, but...
Natural
But also
Mentor.
pointed
Oh,
out it didn't come up
yes.
for Bell also, it came up in stream. He's not playing while he's watching,
Oh.
for crying out loud.
Missed that.
We missed it too. Cell Technology, on the other hand, suggests that Bell also should prevail. He has to prove his medical superiority.
Right, now who are these people? Nurse Colin
Is
and
Nurse Colin just
Nurse
standing on
Isabel.
the chair?
Yeah, dancing for inspiration. Look, see.
Should I take inspiration from this game for my own teaching methods?
Maybe. Right, promote you.
Can I force students to have mustaches?
So that's Colin and Clint and Isabel.
I'll also point out that we commented on it appearing. Yeah, but we're very slow today.
So Colin.
The other NPC is suggesting that Belos is currently looking over at another monitor where the game is actually running.
Clint and Isabel, because those three are going to be trained in treatment. So I don't want them working in diagnosis. And you guys, as soon as these guys are trained up, I'll take you off the treatment stuff. Right, how are we doing for Q length 0. Here, Q length 0. I can't upgrade that, can I? No.
Cell Technology said it was a mere second, which according to another NPC is apparently perfect. Also, Potato has a request for you, Sal.
Yep.
Could she say something rude in cat language, please?
Meow.
No, that's bad. Stop it.
See, Mia understands cat language. At least when it's rude. Oh, okay, right, time to start building another GP office. Because we're getting queues building up.
Speaking about second monitors while chat is doing that, at work we recently got a second set of monitors
We did.
for, a whole section of the floor, which I seem to be included in. And while the majority of people just decided to use their monitors as usual with two landscape-oriented monitors next to each other, I have decided that for my...
Today's guide to good manners, I would like to turn my attention to the selection and drinking of wine. If you are the type that
Wine.
is content to swill the house red, whatever that may be, you have no place in a fine establishment. More than anything, however, you must remember that one never spits out wine in a restaurant. You would be surprised how many do.
Where was I? I, on the other hand, decided that for my type of work, it would be more sensible to orient one of the monitors into a portrait orientation. I said orient several times, that wasn't sensible to do. Point in case being, I have a main monitor in a standard landscape orientation, and then the secondary monitor is in a portrait orientation, meaning that he's, at a 90-degree angle to the other monitor. And I found it quite useful because it allows me to look at the entire inbox for our email client in one go and easily sort through it because I see a lot more all at once. I find it useful. Problem is, the soup lady next to me requested that I do a similar thing for her because eventually she got convinced by me saying how useful that is. So, being the somewhat normal human being that I am, I positively responded to her request and did that. Problem is, she sits closer to the hallway, and now all the people passing by admiring the monitor immediately notice her portrait-oriented monitor first, and then speak her up on it and say, "Oh, that's so innovative! I never thought of this! How cool!" The woman can't even tell a keyboard from a monitor. Why does she get all the praise? Like, seriously, she writes on her bloody monitor.
Announcement.
I had a nervous breakdown when she tried tapping her pen in mine.
Okay, ward, cardiology, general diagnosis.
Potato said, "Sal, you're a married woman. You can't say things like that, even in cats." Stop it, please. Cell Technology's asking why be satisfied by merely 2 monitors, have an entire command center of monitors. Unfortunately, we're neither the emergency center, which have like an entire wall of computers, nor the IS department. IT department.
I'm going to guess that photograph of Mick Wriggle was taken just after the office Christmas party.
He is about to fall down the stairs there.
And another staff promotion. Okay, we should have enough nurses. Oh, what's this? Hangabouts.
In general diagnosis.
Potty mouth. Why? Is that because you've been waiting a long time? Okay, he's being treated right now. So we should be able to get to him in time. I want to have a look at the health of our patients.
Potato's asking again if you're able to rename staff.
No, unfortunately not. Diagnosis required. What about you? You're low as well. But then you're first in the queue. How are we doing over here? We're doing okay.
You're
It's just a
listening to
couple of
Night
people that are
on 2
Bogwarts being treated. Okay.
The Orb Foundation's healthcare division is nothing but a load of hocus-pocus hogwash, if you ask me. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to see the only thing they're good at is brain washing.
Oh. Right. Why are we still short of nurses?
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Did I set too few people to be able to work in the pharmacy? There's 4 people allowed to work in a pharmacy. So why are you not working in the pharmacy? So Cat Force, for example. Oh, that's not the pharmacy, that's diagnosis. We've got a lot of people waiting for General Diag. Alright, in that case, I will allow some of my other staff.
I'm not sure
Not
how
you.
that conversation got about, but Bell also pointed out to another NPC that modding multiplayer games isn't a
All
crime.
visitors, please talk silently.
In fact, Bell also can think of at least one such game where he would never play the base game, but certainly would play total conversion mods for it. Is it GTA San Andreas?
Right.
Then again,
I'll look at
NPC
my
argues that in
doctors.
multiplayer games, a mod can turn into things like aimbots and seeing through walls, in which case it's not necessarily
Maintenance
a
announcement. Plants need water.
casual
Frank.
mod anymore. It sounds more like a script kiddie cheat.
I'm gonna train Frank.
Potato's thinking of wholesome mods like turning the money in Payday 2 into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And Cell Technology agrees. That's not modding, that's just hacking.
Where's Frank?
Where is Frank? Yes. Is he actually a doctor?
Yeah. Maybe it's because he's on break. So
How
these
dare
are our
he be
doctors.
on break? Ralph, fittingly, went to a hospital today.
Oh, to get the hole fixed in your foot.
No, don't ask him that. But he got the hole stitched up.
That's good.
Followed by a very crude emoticon from Twitch.
Janitor, please
I've
prepare
no idea
flowers.
why we look at this bald man laughing, but there you go. There he is.
Yeah, I really want, because he's got training masterclass and no other skills. Oh, I know what it is. He needs a promotion before I can train him any further.
Are your salt levels dangerously low?
Okay,
Eat some briny brittle.
I could train one of our
The
psychiatrists
taste of the sea, right in your mouth.
in masterclass so they can train other psychiatrists.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Yes. So if we take, we want to do training masterclass. We'll take any of our people who can do training masterclass.
What does the masterclass thing actually do?
It means that it ups their teaching speed.
Ah, I see.
And I want to train one of our psychiatrists. Simon Prine, you go learn how to train other people.
Well, also says he would play GTA San Andreas Vanilla any day. He was more thinking of the game Sins of a
In cardiology.
Are you sure it's called a Stellar Empire? I thought the game was called Sins of a Solar Empire, which is kind of like Command and Conquer in space.
Oh.
Cure 10 patients. Well, how dare she?
Oh.
How dare she suggest how we do our job?
4 patients with lazy bones. Yes, we can do that.
Are they treated in the ward?
They are.
Nice.
Yeah, and our ward at the moment is looking okay. Got 1 person in, and we've got 4 spare beds.
Potato points out that there's also a mod for Payday 2 that turns the money into British pounds. He's still waiting for a mod that turns it into Canadian cash. Why would you want to rob the Canadians? I mean, I can see doing it to the British or the Americans,
Become full.
but not the Canadians. They don't deserve that. Don't be mean to them. They're an endangered species or something. But also realizes that yes, it is Sins of a Solar Empire. While Cell Technology is hoping for a Sins of a
What's
Lunar
going on
Empire
here?
game.
Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
Yes, we can't upgrade it.
But also says he didn't think I would know this game. It doesn't seem like my type. I do believe I might
Payday
even
2.
have it.
Didn't you play it with Potato for a bit?
No. Now you're thinking of something completely different. The thing I played with Potato was Dungeon of the Endless. That's when you had abandoned us. For your gay boss.
That wasn't what I was thinking of.
I think it was your gay boss. I'm not sure you abandoned us for something. I'd be honest, if your gay boss would invite me, I'd go too. Not particularly because he's gay, but mainly because he has, I assume, a good taste in suits and hair. And food. Free food. That's always good.
And
Cell
now
Technology.
for Sir
Oh, hold on.
Nigel Reviews, in which Sir Nigel reviews the new fitness centre in Lower Bullocks, the Steel Buns Gym. I spent a very pleasant afternoon in the sauna, but did not care for the smells as one walks down the corridor. In short, I would stick with a perspiration spa in Grockle Bay.
Oh, I love this man. Where was I? Sound Technology has been playing Factorio as a Command and Conquer game with mods, but that damn Steam update ruined his plans.
Oh dear, did the Steam update prevent it from working?
It outdated a few mods, I assume.
Well, hopefully that will be a temporary thing.
Yeah, I had the same problem when I was...
Routine servicing.
Well, you might need another janitor, I'm realizing.
Yeah, it's probably about time, isn't it? Let's have a look at janitors. Yeah, we've only got 2. Let's see if we can hire any good janitors. Okay, Cressida, class clown, has potential, short temper, enjoys attending duels. It's a maybe terribly dull. No. High energy. Class clown can't tie a tie unless they're wearing it.
Need water.
You sound like our kind of person.
Oh, there's that best bit of the music
Right,
again.
what about you? Appointment, GP's office. No, go home. We weren't going to be able to diagnose and then cure them before they died, so we might as well send them home.
Potato points out that's because American money is still worthless. It's made out of paper. Staff training required. Oops.
Indeed.
And while it's technically just cotton, it could still be considered paper given how flimsy it is according to Cell Technology.
Okay, we need another.
And Belorsa is now thinking of getting it for himself, getting the Star Trek Total Conversion mod and then challenging me to a match. Federation against whichever faction I'd like to play. I'll be honest, it sounds more like something that would be better streamed with Sal. No offense. I'm not trying to chicken out, although that's definitely probably part of it.
Could could do something like that, maybe.
But why?
Well, I'm not going to be able... I only need a 3x3, but then what else am I going to do with the space?
Yeah, but you would then have so much empty space in the middle.
Well, I was thinking I could do that and then maybe just make the room a touch bigger. Something like that.
Snack machines need restocking manually.
And then we could put the door something like that.
Oh goodness, the Steam update actually prevented Cell Technology from even starting the game. He had to change all kinds of settings to get the game to start, and now his performance has died. Is that another pharmacy?
Yeah, we've got a queue of 6 in our existing pharmacy.
Maintenance announcement.
I
It
guess.
has become full.
Another NPC says, you know, you ask most Americans about money, they'll tell you it's all cart everywhere for everything. It depends where you're living. I realized that ever since I moved into a city like Manchester, paying by cash has become relatively irrelevant. Because for literally everything you get here, you either use a cash card, as in, no, hold
Yeah.
on, a debit or credit card, or you just order it directly via the internet, again via a card.
Yep.
It was different when I was living in rural parts of Germany. I wouldn't know how it felt like
I
in...
don't mind telling you it's a bit nippy in the booth today. The heater is malfunctioning and the window is stuck in an open position. I have no choice but to engage in vigorous exercise. Now, if you'll excuse me.
All right, that will do in there, I think.
Where was I? I forgot.
Don't know, but we seem to have had a lot of people suddenly die.
Bell also says he can't see Sal commanding fleets of starships in battle. Fighting doesn't really seem to suit her. Oh, you should have seen her during her Age of Empires days.
Yeah, but that was different. I'm not really a PvP... Oh, wow!
New illness discovered, night fever, a psychiatric condition leading to spontaneous psychiatric, there we go, condition leading to spontaneous outbreaks of dancing caused by prolonged exposure to mirror balls. We'll send them to the psychiatry ward.
I think I might suffer from that.
We don't have any mirror balls around here.
We have cured 10 patients. Very good.
Oh, well done. Us.
We cured all of our Lazy Bones patients.
It's almost like we have a job to fulfill here.
Yeah, we're doing quite well.
Potato wants to know how the boiler wife is. Neglected, I'd argue. It's too warm around here lately, so there's no need for warm water.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital
I think.
will not be tolerated.
We can't buy that one.
I think you desperately need new toilets.
Oh. In that case, I've probably bought this just at the right time then, haven't I?
Well, no, someone already did it.
Oh. Okay. Toilet. Let's just see.
Apparently, I have shown more violent tendencies, which is why I'd be
So
more
that's
fit for
4.
a PvP game.
Announcement. Toilets need
4.
routine servicing.
Okay.
Another NPC wants to know that if I'm a married man, apparently I have been married to Sal's water heating utensils in this apartment. I share a room with a boiler. I like that door placement for the toilets, it seems natural.
Thank you.
Apparently, according to Cell Technology, I'm a family-oriented man. I'm not starting a family with the boiler.
No matter what Bernie says.
My landlord, landlady, and boss won't allow it, I assume.
Okay.
Please use the toilets provided.
We've definitely got a toilet problem, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Yeah. Don't worry, more toilets are on the way. Let's just take snap off for that one. We do want a hand
Now they're not
sanitizer.
equally distant from each other anymore. Can you fix it?
Oh, God, yeah. Got people pissing on the floors, and you're worried that the hand dryers are not.
Well, it's
Not
uncomfortable
equidistant.
standing too close to the other bloke there washing his hands.
At least I've not given you urinals.
I have discovered the heater had been jammed with sodium snacks. No wonder it ceased to function. I suspect this is the work of that unhygienic anarchist,
can
Harrison
we-
Wolf.
Oh, I thought we might be able to get a poster there. Oh, we can get one there. All right. There you go. Another toilet. Now, what's wrong with the toilet we've got? Right, go home. Promote. Oh,
New illness discovered. Freudian lips. A tendency to pout excessively when faced with a camera. Caused by a buildup of lewd thoughts in the cerebral cortex. A psychiatrist must use a subconscious trap to drain the excess thoughts into a beaker, after which they can be safely disposed of in an incinerator.
we're getting a. What's going on here with all of these ghosts? We need more janitors.
I thought we had that discussed earlier on already.
Inspiring. Yeah, very good. Get in there. You,
Dead patient in the corridor.
Bogwarts.
Our doctors
Estimated
are
chance-
fleeing from their own corpses.
Indeed. He should get cured, so that's okay. Right. What was wrong with these toilets again?
Need repairing.
That one's fine.
They might have been repaired already.
Maybe. Might just be that we're getting so many patients now that we need more toilets. Right, I did do a research lab. What I wanted to do was to put my research lab down here. So I'm going to do that.
Send the research guys as far away as possible.
Send home. Well, I figure that I don't need patients to come down to the research lab. So... research. And that way I can make a really nice big research lab. I mean, look at that for a sizable research lab. Okay. So
What the hell is
we
this?
need... I think we can have several researchers' desks. And then the
Nice.
research pod, I think, is the thing that we just have one of. Oh no, maybe that's the thing we have several of then.
No, we currently are putting researchers' desks down.
We shall put down some filing cabinets. Researchers as we know. Oh, I should check the leaderboards tab. Right, extinguishers, because I suspect that things will go on fire every so now and then in here. And sanitizers, because researchers have a tendency to be messy buggers. But of course, only because they are so involved in their work. But I want to keep the radiators away from the equipment, because I suspect
You
the
want to
equipment
experience
could
all
get
that
hot.
the 20 mountains have to offer.
Coffee makers,
Stay at the Underlook Hotel.
a few.
You'll never want to leave.
Some plants, a few
Underlook
pictures.
Hotel. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
And some more clown pictures to remind the researchers how good their work is. If it wasn't for them, we would still have clowns. They're not having shares, they need to work all the time. Okay.
This is a depressingly organized lab, but alright. Research! To start a research project, either click on the research pod or drop a researcher into the room. You need me to read the rest. This is a generic tutorial message.
Yep, I think we're happy with that. So, research pod. No,
That's
the
not a
desk.
research pod.
The
We
research
discussed
pod.
this.
Right, chromotherapy is the thing that we need. Start that project.
Oh, we automatically do the research?
Send them home. No, we need a person to do it. I think that was just gearing up.
Oh.
We've been getting some chromotherapy research, and I think that's because of the ghosts that we've been capturing.
Yeah, fair point.
Now, staff. Who did we train in research of our doctors? Did I not train them in research? Did I just train somebody in masterclass?
You did.
So that they could then be trained in how to do... Oh, I did, yeah. Yeah, I trained him in masterclass because we needed to promote Frank before we could train him in anything else. We've probably promoted him by now. Let's have a look. So, if we wanted to do research... Where's research? There it is. Frank, can we now train you?
God damn it, Frank.
Still can't train Frank.
Why not, Frank? What the hell is wrong with you, Frank?
I think we're going to have to train somebody else.
We can't train Dr. Yuling.
Well, I don't want to train... Because a researcher, that's all they do. They just do research. So I don't want to train any of the others.
Well, Crystal Stench sounds like someone who would do research.
Crystal Stench. Okay, Crystal Stench.
Also, she sounds like someone who we don't want to have near other people.
Okay.
I don't know what crystals smell like, but I don't imagine it'll be good.
You can go and do that for a living.
What? Smell like
Researching.
crystals?
Right, let's see what all our doctors are doing at the moment. We have a psychiatrist. Oh, he's doing nothing. Let's train some more psychiatrists, I think. So Simon... Oh, I can't because I'm using my training room. Oh, we've cleared out all of our psychiatric queues, which is good.
Tel Technology points out what a name Dr. Crystal Stench is.
We just got people wandering around doing nothing.
We need more medical emergencies.
Yeah, then we'll turn up the speeds a little.
Facilities are out of bounds for all patients and some staff.
Oh, look! What's this guy? Is this the night fever guy?
Oh no, he looks like a night fever guy. He's
I want
sitting
to
very
see
politely.
I want to see a spontaneous outburst of dance. I get that every so now and then.
Oh no. Don't you dare. Oh, he's going for treatment. Finally. Does he... No, he doesn't dance.
Oh, shame.
I don't think he'll get to experience it.
But yes, he's got night fever.
Fred Custard is a junior doctor, but he wants you to get a level 4 staff room.
Point radio.
We can do that.
Remember, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to entertain myself.
Items.
Oh no, we got the hippie back again. God.
What did you say, Mia?
We got the other radio host back again, and then followed with God damn it. Also, Belle also has a request for you to look at the leaderboard before the stream ends, which is
Of course.
soon. In fact, it is so soon that I should say that if you've enjoyed
Oh no, I don't want to stop.
It's too late. I've already started doing the outro. Obviously, you have to now. So if you've enjoyed Sal, watching Sal ruin people's lives by foregoing their treatment and sending them home with grey anatomy. Hold on, isn't that a show?
That was me being...
Well, the alternative would be that they were waiting in here till they die. which is something we do to people too. Point in case being, if you'd like to see more of this, feel free to return next week on Thursday at 8 PM GMT plus 1, which will be about 2 hours ago from now if you're watching this live, where Sal will be streaming more 2 Point Hospital, with hopefully more of this lovely announcer, the other one, not the one we currently have.
Can
You
I
should
buy
prepare to
anything
view the
else from
leaderboard,
you?
by the way.
Yeah. Well,
Alternatively,
I'm
if you'd
just
rather
gonna-
watch me fimble around with spiders and maybe large birds while I'm pretending to be a mouse king, you could watch me play Ghost of a Tale on Wednesday at 8 PM GMT plus 1. However, if neither of us are your particular cup of tea... Wow, the award ceremony just came in the worst possible moment. You could just opt in for Crazy Potato and his fruity cocktail stream on Saturdays at 8 PM GMT plus 1, where he's currently playing Final Fantasy World. Just open them all already.
Ta-da! And I'm still the best boss. Oh, we've got Patient's Choice Award as well.
Ah, god damn it. Anyway, you wanted to quickly look at the leaderboard.
Oh,
It's-
look, I'm so close. I'm so close to just getting this award here, the staff thing. So
right.
just wanted to place an extra plant down here. We'll have achieved that challenge and then I don't need to.
There's no room for another plant.
Yeah, right there. Okay, we did it.
Well done.
Happy with that now. I think I need to sort these messages out before I... Right, there we go.
Lovely
So,
stuff. Now, don't forget to save.
Yeah. So I go here, I do a quick save on this level. Then we go to the map. Oh, resume. Map.
In the meantime, everyone is already saying goodbye.
I've
And
got
then other
something on my
NPCs asking if
careers.
there's going to be another stream this week. As I've tried to mention,
Nice.
Crazy Potato is going to stream Final Fantasy World on Saturday at 8 PM GMT plus 1, which is not exactly us, but usually me and Sal and me, both of us, are hanging around in his chat.
Yeah.
And he's quite entertaining by himself too,
Yeah.
if not for his bird.
I don't think we'll be streaming again this week, as in me and Mia, because we've got,
Work to do.
yeah, and some visitors over.
Also, there's that whole debacle with the NID Minecraft UHC coming up this
Indeed.
Saturday evening.
Yep. So I'm still only on 3 stars. Bernie's on 10. But look at that. Look how I'm catching him on value. Oh, yes. Catching him
Don't
up
point
on
it out to
QDosh
him.
too. Oh, yes.
Don't point it out to him. He'll farm more of it.
Yeah, he cheats. He plays more hours than me. I wish I could play more hours. Right,
Another
everybody.
NPC wants to know if Potato's on YouTube or Twitch. Potato is on Twitch, and you can find him on his under his Twitch username, which is crazy_potato1. Now would have been a great moment for him to post that in chat, but I guess he didn't. So there's that. I'm going to click the stop streaming button now.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.